We welcome you to Los Angeles. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Tarik Skubal. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Tatis waits. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. First offering, and it just misses. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs. And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Kyle Tucker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's outside. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill in this one, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, Boog, every team in the league wants a pitcher like him because he's capable of controlling a full game. We've seen it before, and I don't think anyone in this booth would be surprised if he tossed a gem in this one. He usually gives his team a good chance to win. Excited to see what he can do today.
And the pitch. Adolis Garcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit in the air, center field. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The pitch. And there's a ball. The pitch. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tatis pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. 4 for 12 in the series so far. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And the 0-2. Out towards left center. Underwood on the move to the alley. And the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Albies in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Skubal back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And the count is 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
And Albies is retired. Yeah, one of those umpires you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stunt. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And Manny gets a piece. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And the pitch. Just off the inside edge. And he walked him.
Batting 6, the catcher.
One gone, runner at first. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Ball one, no strikes. No score here in the second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate with just one hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. First pitch just misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Missed with a changeup. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here comes Machado around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next for the Padres, Chris Underwood. That one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. In the air out towards right center. Garcia heads after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 25,
Sammy Ciani, the next up for the Padres. 3 for 13 so far in the series. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Up the middle, that's a base hit, run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the lineup flips over. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate. Swings through that.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2. And he deals. And it skips into dirt. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the second. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And ball one.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Throw on to Rizzo. One up, one down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. The Dodgers down by a pair, bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting 6, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Splits the plate. Strike 1. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in the finale of this 4-game set. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Underwood settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
The wind and the pitch. Popped up. Under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. One down, base is empty. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Albies stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And he takes a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now fly ball to right center. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to 3rd. And he went around. Ruled to swing. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Vargas aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Iraldo. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0. And now the lefty, and now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The pitch, runner on the go, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Right fielder,
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and it had to get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking for the K.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for L.A., Trent Grisham. That one at the knees for a strike. Two outs. That clips the corner.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
At the belt and fires.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two on, 2 outs. That one off the mark and a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Underwood sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pitch misses. Ball 1. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Simeon Woods Richardson getting ready to go. Brasso getting loose as well. Right through there for a strike.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Singled and scored his first time. And that one clips the corner. Man at second. That one inside, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Bounce to the right side, finds its way through, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked.
Lifted in the air, right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tarek Skubal departs, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Simeon Woods Richardson gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Chris Underwood, the next up for the Padres. Flied to right his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
So digging in now for San Diego, Sammy Ciani. And he's already singled in this game. And takes low for ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 1 out. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. Bounced out to short. Bats up with it. Fires to first on the run. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Gets the corner. Strike 1. Rizzo at second with 2 down. That one down the line, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. And the righty deals. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Mookie Betts. And a pitch. Into center. Underwood has this one sized up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ohtani at the dish now. Shohei actually hit a few home runs against Los Angeles before signing with the Dodgers as a free agent.
Yep, that's right. And in fact, Ohtani's first home run against the National League team happened when he was playing against the Dodgers.
Movement in the bullpen. Jay Groom, the left-hander, up and throwing. Lorenzen warming up as well. And the pitch. That one in there across the letters. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Will Smith. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ciani makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for L.A. They're down 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. In the air, center field. Grisham trying to get there. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So digging in, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Padres, the second baseman.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ball 1 there. Two outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead 4-0. And we're back. Digging in, Miguel Vargas.
The second baseman.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ball 3.
That one is upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. So now 3-2, and that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Isaac takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Nobody out, runner at first. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mackenzie Gore done for the afternoon, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jay Groom.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Iraldo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
And he deals.
Ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And up next for Los Angeles, Trent Grisham. Grounder might be 2. Albies throws to first in time. That takes care of Grisham.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Betts is gone. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now 4-2. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Manny Machado.
Leading off for the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
The wind of the pitch. The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. On the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo, the next up for the Padres. He was late there, strike 1.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Two outs. That one missed. Here's a high chopper. Whips it across. And that is the inning. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Broom back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And now the lefty. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in there for strike one. Big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside low. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for three.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting it out.
Smith stands in now, looks at that one inside. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Number 21 appears to be getting loose. Peralta also getting ready. The lefty fires. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball left side. The throw to first, and they get the out on Smith. What a play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 2. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Drew Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chris Underwood getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, Chris Underwood.
And here it comes. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Got him looking. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the left fielder, Sammy Ciani. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is downstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chad Green up and throwing. Lamet getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Bounce to third,
Foul ball.
and it goes just foul. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Vargas. And two
He's
away
out.
to start the seventh.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Jr.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. As the lefty gets to work. That
Ball
misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball
Just
2.
missed. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, number 54, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
And here is Xavier Isaac. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Miguel Iraldo up next for the Dodgers. And the right-hander's 3-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Payoff pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
And next for L.A., Miguel Iraldo. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And a sac bunt here. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
So the batting order turns over. Adolis Garcia will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a good eye there with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second.
At the ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. To third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One down, runner at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And fouled off. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
First pitch, and he just misses. Pickoff throw. Garcia back on a dive. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That clips a corner. And that's down and away. Good eye right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Shohei Ohtani, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Josh Staumont. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the right-hander deals.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And gone. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles,
Oh, that's high.
Teoscar Hernandez. Two outs. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the
1
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Rizzo
Got
steps on the bag, inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now 7-4. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is way next. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now pitching for
And
the
he comes on
Dodgers,
here for the first time
Number
this season,
58.
and I'm sure there's some
Serenity.
nerves involved in that, so
Dominguez.
we'll see how he settles in.
Now here's Xander
Leading off
Bogaerts
for the
now.
Padres,
The
shortstop,
Padres in striking
Xander
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And the 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Leclerc, the closer, is getting loose. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So here's the Padres DH, Kyle Tucker. Fastball for a strike. Dominguez in his 9th season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses, and the count 1
ball,
and
2
2.
strikes. The
Talk about
count.
the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Padres trailing by 3 here in the finale of this 4-game set. That
Two
one
balls,
not
two
close.
strikes.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single
got a full
than
count.
have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And there's
Ball
ball 4.
four,
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat.
Now
Saw a
batting,
lot of pitches
the
and
second
ends up
baseman,
drawing the walk.
Ozzie
Very gritty.
Albies.
Man at first with one gone. Ozzie Albies now at the plate. And downstairs. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Tucker headed for third. And that rolls into the corner. Coming home. The relay throw. He's safe.
Oh, he's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
New pitcher now, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One out, runner at second. Here's Manny Machado now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. And another ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, right field. And it's a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's inside. Luis Campusano in the on-deck circle. Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's a little bit low. A little bit low. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Anthony Rizzo in the San Diego on deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's hard hit on the line. Base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Substitution being made at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Ethan Salas. 2 outs, runner on first. Now a chance for Anthony Rizzo. in there at the knees.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And that one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Got him. Third out. That ends the frame. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres 6. Now into the game, Ethan Salas. He takes over behind the plate. Wandy Peralta takes over on the mound. This is his first appearance of the season. The batter now will be Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. That one missed. And there's a base hit to the left. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Under it. Bogarts brings it in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Xavier Isaac.
And the batter now, Xavier Isaac. He's already homered in this game.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Number 21, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a tapper, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball left side. Smith, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Geraldo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Not even close there. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
2 outs. That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So up next, Adolis Garcia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off down the right side. And another ball.
2-2 count.
And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres 6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Leclerc. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Chris Underwood. The pitch. Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
He's 2 outs away. Sammy Ciani digs in now. 1 for 3.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-1's the count.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Isaac takes it to the bag. Now only 1 out remaining.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The Padres down to their final strike.
1 ball.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. For the Padres, 6 runs, 8 hits. 1 error, they left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.